Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a fun and lighthearted video for you about the 2v2 mode in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare just launched and there's a lot of new stuff that you haven't seen before. Campaign is nothing short of amazing, one of the best campaigns in a long time. Spec Ops is really insane in scale. Some of the ground war maps might as well be from Battlefield Hardline. There's new multiplayer challenges and new weapons, tons and tons of fun stuff going on, and I think that you should enjoy these things because they're awesome, but I also don't think you should sleep on the 2v2 mode and completely write it off as boring and lame. Some of the new maps for this mode, like the Russian Gulag prison you're seeing right now, are really fun. The outdoor castle map is super fun too, and all of these small maps are expertly crafted to create an excellent gunfight experience, hence the name of the mode, 2v2 Gunfight. I will admit that 2v2 isn't flashy. It's not a hype mode. It doesn't really like, oh wow, I'm in a lobby with 4 people, including me, yay. It's not quite as crazy as like huge 32v32 ground war, sniping across buildings and stuff. But I think it was unfairly maligned during the 2v2 alpha. I still think this is one of the better modes in the game because you get to fight people heads up with no opportunity for cheesing. No kill streaks, no perks, no unfair loadouts, no hiding in corners, no spawn kills, none of that kind of stuff. Any loss in this mode is 100% your own fault. And it's great to play with a duo buddy, and in the Modern Warfare offices when we played this, we had a big tournament with all the YouTubers, and it was some of the most fun that I've had in Call of Duty in a super long time. This is the mode the devs love, and this is the mode that a lot of people eventually do fall in love with. When we knew the 2 other people we were playing against, that was even better. It was crazy fun to sweat up against your friends. So far, some of the best experiences I've had with this game have been with really close 2v2 matches. But more than just that, I think this mode has the opportunity to do really good stuff for the community. Like, it could be huge for the community. The one thing that I wanted to film, but I couldn't because it wasn't in our early access build, was the bracket system, where you can invite 32 of your friends, or perhaps random players, and build your own bracket in 2v2. It's a 2v2 duos bracket of 32 players, so it's basically March Madness built into the game, and as soon as you win, you just advance straight to the next match before eventually becoming the champion. For me, this means that I can host sub-lobbies and populate them really quickly, that we'll have something fun and competitive that we can play together, that I don't have to depend on matchmaking. This can make my game night series come back and be super fun, because even if I lose, I can just shoutcast the remaining players. It has a huge potential for tournaments. Not just the 2v2 MLG.com $2 wager tournaments. I'm sure the wager matches and things that the pros do will definitely go on and be a thing here. There'll be plenty of that. But rather, we could have community-wide tournaments for the first time in ages. Infinity Ward, Activision, CWL, or COD League, or whatever in the world they're even calling it these days, can host those tournaments. They can pull in pros, YouTubers, streamers, community members, developers. They can pull in gamers that win via lottery or just are known for doing something in the community, regular Joes out there. And they can make all sorts of funny, themed, and hodgepodge teams for weekend tournaments. You can have pros and Joes, you can have YouTubers and devs, you can have like streamers and pros, whatever it is you want to mix and match and make, you can do that for some fun weekend tournaments. Imagine the views on Twitch or Mixer or YouTube or wherever it's streaming if there's weekly $2,000 dev and pro tournaments where one pro has to carry one dev to victory against another pro and another dev, and they play for $2,000. Like, that would be hype. I think that would be super fun. The brackets are already built in. The spectating stuff is all good to go. Even better, imagine, we've been talking about with crossplay and stuff, there's an Xbox versus PS4 weekend. Instead of doing it in ground war or whatever, imagine if you did it where you could do Xbox versus PS4 duos for the weekend, and the most total wins won that weekend, or a big tournament, like a giant tournament that people could go through. Or you could even do PC versus console, all consoles combined. There's so much opportunity for fun stuff here because the tournament is built into the system. And I do want to say that these maps are also kind of fun and free-for-all too. There was no shipment or like ultra tiny map in Modern Warfare, at least not that I saw, so we decided to make our own shipment out of these little 2v2 maps. We just decided to make some chaos maps, and the Iron Sight Car 98 lobbies that we ran, or whatever sniper. I mean, there were people sniping with slugs and with pistols that had ACOG sights, no, pistols that had actual sniper sights, and big boy snipers, and all sorts of fun stuff here, sniper lobbies on these maps. It was goofy, it was dumb, it was childish in a lot of ways, and I absolutely loved it. The 2v2 mode and the maps gave us the opportunity to be children again, and I think that was perfect. And guys, I just don't want you to sleep on this mode. Play a little bit of it, just, you know, here and there, but especially with your friends. It's great with friends. Guys, that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.